Oh, we're down. Oh, now we're down.
It was one of the roughest landings I've ever experienced. Did you enjoy the journey?
No. Well, I enjoyed the plane aspect because, you know, I watched 3 films. Asia Ultron, Ted 2 and Ant-Man, and I started Spy.
Whee! I've had a shower now. That is the New York skyline. We are up on the top of this balcony. We're on the 33rd floor, and I'm going to see how much of this I can do. Oh, it's so high. I feel a bit sick standing up here. So it's interesting at these memorials because this is where one of the Trade Center buildings used to be. So they've replaced where the buildings were with a gaping hole in the ground. It really gives a sense that something is missing. Like you stood here and you feel like there's something that should be here and isn't. It's very powerful given, you know, how little impact it's really had on me. But yeah, it really shows how much it affected America.
Welcome to the New York Pigeon documentary. As you can see, we're sat in a fabulous park. It's absolutely filled with the gorgeous specimens. These are some of New York's finest pigeons. We are now leaving the prime spots for pigeon hunting. I haven't been able to do any of it without laughing.
Unfortunately, family plans have put an end to this
Fascinating pigeon experience.
What did you do, Beth?
Mommy put the tortilla chips on the side. And she didn't tell me that they were open, so I picked them up. We are in Chelsea Food Market. It's like filled with amazing food. We've bought some cupcakes and some donuts and some brownies, and there's like Halloween decorations everywhere.
This is the High Line, or Long Path, that was a railway until the 90s at some point when it was going to be demolished. So it was saved by the locals of the area. They all got together and raised money and turned it into this long path that sort of goes across part of New York, which is pretty cool. It beeps on every floor.
It's Monday morning, we're on the way to the PATH station. We're going to go to Central Park today and hopefully hire some bikes and have a cycle around. We're in the shade at the moment, but it's actually really nice and sunny.
As you walk out of the metro, you're immediately confronted with the fact that you're stood under a building that's floating. You're stood under an entire skyscraper that's on these stilts that seem to be in exactly the least stable place. Well, we are cycling in Central Park.
It's sunny.
Yeah, really lovely weather. Surprisingly good bikes, given their rentals as well. We had some amazing bagels for lunch.
They were incredible. We went to, I think it was called Essa Bagel, wasn't it?
Essa Bagels, yeah.
It's like an award-winning bagel place. So you get to choose like your type of bagel. So I went for the everything bagel, which had like sesame seeds, poppy seeds, garlic, onions, salt. And I had smoked salmon and jalapeno cream cheese in mine. It was incredible.
Yeah, the jalapeno cream cheese is a must-have, I think. What are the things you've been excited about this holiday then?
The red tree.
The red tree.
I was hoping there would be some, and there have been.
We're in the trash room. I'm gonna put something down the trash chute. This is so exciting. This morning we walked over Brooklyn Bridge, got the train into Brooklyn and then walked back over into New York, so we had really lovely views.
Okay, some interesting facts. When it was built in 1902, it drew crowds of men hoping to see the women's ankles as their skirts got blown because it created a wind all down 23rd. So the police had to keep moving people along and they called out 23 skidoo, which has now become the slang term scram. And the Metropolitan Life building that we're looking at here, I'm looking ahead of me, it's got a big clock on it, and the minute hands weigh 454 kilograms.
What's better, this or the London Underground?
The London Underground, without doubt, for many reasons.
I feel advertised at.
Bread can. Bread.
On the Wednesday, it rained. It was the only day of rain, so we chose that day to go to the Museum of Modern Art. We saw Picasso and Van Gogh, and it was a fabulous exhibition.
Right, so we're on top of the Rockefeller building.
Yes, we are.
I'm only slightly nervous about it. Dad's a lot worse.
Dad nearly cried in the lift when he realised that the top of it was made of glass and they had like blue lights all the way up the elevator shaft. So when you looked up, you could like see it going up.
Yeah, that was horrible. I made the mistake of glancing up and yeah, nearly had a heart attack.
I was loving it.
Of course you were. It's our last evening here. Beth has gone insane. I really enjoyed cycling around Central Park. I'd happily cycle laps around there, really.
My favourite bits were all the food. Brooklyn Bridge was really nice. Just being with the fam, seeing all the balconies. Just all going a bit mad every evening because we're so tired.
My favourite part of the holiday was going to Central Park and cycling around it. All the views were nice and we got to see those cool trees and we got to play frisbee. I did also quite like the food.
My highlight has been just every day having something new to do every day. Though it's tiring, it's been exciting. I really enjoyed Central Park. I enjoyed Chelsea Market, climbing up to the top of the Rockefeller. Well, we didn't climb up.
That would have been awkward.
In a lift. Anyway, being on the top of the Rockefeller. Just all of it. I've enjoyed all of it.
My highlights were making friends with Leroy,
Who's Leroy?
a large black gentleman who works near the ferry, trying to persuade you not to go on the free ferry, but instead to go pay large amounts of money to go and see the Statue of Liberty. We're mates, got his number, keeping in touch. Enjoyed cycling around Central Park, as did everyone else, because it's nice to go out and do what I like to do, but with you lot hanging along as well, which was nice, seeing Mum scooting along with her little legs going around. I really enjoyed the curious incident of the dog in the night time.
Oh, yes.
Very good. You see, you all forgot that, but I got that one. That was a really good play. Enjoyed that very much. I enjoyed going at the Rockefeller today, even though I did actually poo myself. And did quite literally, I was on the edge of tears. I could actually have cried when I came out of that lift. I was so terrified.
It's our last day in New York. How do you feel?
Aw, sad. I've just bought a really great t-shirt. We've just been in Macy's and it was vile.
The next stop will be Terminal 7.